The Senate will come to order.
The United States Senate was in session for a total of 29 seconds on Monday. That's exactly 29 seconds longer than the House of Representatives. The Capitol building is nearly empty a week away from a government shutdown. It makes one wonder if failing to fund the government is as harmful to the economy and the American people as lawmakers say it is. Why aren't they here? All right, so the House and Senate were already scheduled to be on recess this week for Rosh Hashanah, and the House of Representatives was originally scheduled to come back on Monday the 29th, but now Speaker Johnson pushed that back until at least October 1st. That's really important because the government funding deadline is September 30th. So now they're scheduled to come back after the government is already shut down. The strategy for that is they believe it will put pressure on the Senate to pass a continuing resolution to keep the government open on a temporary basis while they come up with a permanent solution. All right, let's go inside. Hello? 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 No, still nobody. Perhaps this is a good time to tell you that since 1977, the government has shut down 20 times. Take, for instance, the shutdown from December 2018 to January 2019. It cost the economy an estimated $11 billion. And there were some real-world consequences. For instance, the Food and Drug Administration had to stop doing routine inspections. But personally, for federal workers who don't make a lot of money, it's very difficult because they're not getting their paychecks and they have to figure out how to stretch what little money they have in their bank account. Echo. 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 We haven't found anyone to interview yet, but members of Congress frequently remind us that they're the Article I branch with the power of the purse, so clearly we just haven't knocked on the right door. Oh, wait a minute. This is the Appropriations Committee. This is perfect. Locked. Darn heck. So this is the point of the story where we were going to include an interview with a member of Congress explaining the latest information, but we don't have that. So instead what we'll do is say not only is Congress struggling to come up with a deal for fiscal year 2026, they never came up with a deal for fiscal year 2025. They pretty much copied and pasted 2024's budget and used it for all of this year. And that's how the government has been operating. Fiscal conservatives don't like that.
It's Biden's budget. We are renewing Biden's budget without cutting any of it. And I think elections should have consequences. I don't think Donald Trump should be operating on Joe Biden's last budget.
And I held my nose and voted for it. I think it's a poor way. We're abdicating our duties. We have one job up here, and that's to pass a budget. We haven't done it in over 30 years.
Democrats want to reverse Medicaid cuts Republicans approved in July. They also want to extend Obamacare tax credits that help low-income individuals pay their premiums.
And I hope we can make some sort of deal. I hope we can save people's health insurance. We are making this about health insurance, and we'll have to see what happens.
So that's what conservatives and liberals are saying about the situation, just not to each other's faces because they're not here. I'm Ray Bogan for Straight Arrow News. For more unbiased reporting direct from our nation's capital, download the SAN app.